everybody, welcome back to Jessica's Reading Room. My name is Kim and we are here for another video book review. Today we are going to be talking about The Secret Room by Cynthia Mercati. We just recently came out of International Holocaust Remembrance Day. That day, I mean, it's tough every year. It's become tradition for me to read Elie Wiesel, one of his works. I watched Schindler's List. I watched The Pianist, and I sat down and I read The Secret Room. This book has been on my shelf for years. I believe my mother actually gave it to me. I mean, it's a book about the Holocaust. I enjoy reading books about the Holocaust. I actually very much am in favor of extensive Holocaust education. It's something that we should never forget. It's something that we should never allow to happen again. And this is actually a really good one for kids. Basically, again, let me make sure I get my names correct because you guys know me and you know that I suck at actually remembering names. Okay, so there we go. We have two little girls, Leah and Siri. Their father is a minister in a small Dutch town. It starts from before the invasion of the Nazis, and it kind of works its way through the process. It's short, it's simple, it's written from this little girl's perspective, so it's easy for kids to understand. It's not just about the Holocaust either. Leah is the younger sibling. She's the wild child. She runs headfirst into things. She doesn't like sitting still. She likes being outside, climbing trees, going on adventures, whereas the older sister, Siri, is the one that Leah is always being told that she needs to be like. Leah, why can't you be more like Siri? But the one person who keeps telling her it's okay to be you is her father, the minister. So as we're going through all of this, the rumors of Hitler taking over in Germany are filtering into Holland. And then one day the bombing starts, and the invasion happens. Then, basically the very next day, Nazis are walking in the streets. The Jews are no longer safe. Anyone who disagrees with this invasion, disagrees with the Nazis, disagrees with the Germans, is not safe. Leah's father begins to have strange people visiting at the house, and Leah finds out that her father is actually hiding a Jewish family. And for once in her life, she's starting to realize that being her is not a bad thing. Even Siri will tell her, "Oh, Leah, I wish I was more like you. I wish I was brave and smart like you so that I could be standing up for what's right like you are." And so basically, it's like I said, it's short, it's simple. Her father, the minister, ends up being arrested, and he leaves it to Leah and later bringing Siri into it to try and make sure that this Jewish family survives, that they are kept safe. That's kind of my only real issue with this story, is the fact that it just ends there. It ends with Leah and Siri saying, "We're going to make sure that this family survives the war." And then it just ends. And I'm like, no, you can't just end it there. I need to know. How did they survive? Why? How is this happening? Did they make it? Are they caught? Did the little girls get caught? What happened? I mean, look, I know about the ending of the war, okay? I know that Germany was eventually defeated, so don't get smart with me, all right? I get it. I know the Nazis were defeated. I know that the camps were liberated. I know that, oh my gosh, Hitler was, he committed suicide in his bunker. I know all that. But what happened with Leah and Siri and the Stern family? That cannot be an unreasonable question, okay? It can't be. So that was the reason I gave it 4 stars instead of 5. I liked everything up to that point. This is the perfect book to use for the slightly younger side of Holocaust education. It's an easy book to read. It's easy for kids to understand. I liked the characters. I liked the lessons that it taught. It's that ending. I can't get over it. It's just So I still don't know. I still don't know if they survived. I mean, I would assume that if, you know, Mercati, yes, left us with this sense of hope, I would assume that they survived and that, you know, we can all just kind of breathe easy that they survived. But then again, these authors, you know how they do this thing where they like kindle this hope in your heart and you start feeling all warm and fuzzy and hopeful and happy, and then they like smash it? That's probably what happened here. Because that's just the way my reading life goes. But anyway, so I'm assuming that the Jewish family was safe and that eventually the minister was released and went back to live with his family, and the little girls grew up, and Leah ended up having this other, you know, this daughter who was just as crazy as she was and drove her nuts the way Leah drove her mother nuts. And, you know, the typical, you know, there you go. Okay. So 4 stars out of 5, The Secret Room by Cynthia Mercati. A great one for Holocaust education, great for kids. I really liked it, except for the ending. So there you go. All right. Well, we would love to hear, if you have read this book, I would love to hear your opinions. I would love to hear what you did to celebrate Holocaust Remembrance Day. I would love to hear what your favorite Holocaust or World War II book is. Make sure you're telling us down in the comments. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you next time. Bye.